Alrighty, let's give this a go. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. God, my stream audio mixers are dusty. Holy crap, it's been so long. I guess introductions are in order. Welcome all back. Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome on into Infinite Rails Early Access version 0.1.2. Gonna give it a go, first time touching the game. See Nasu's in the chat. As always, Nasu, thank you so much for all this continued support. Love you, miss you. We're gonna hit play, because oh, we got some options. New world. Well, that's obvious. Derp Railroad. Leave blank for random world. Type normal flat. No, okay. We got two sort of restarters, and I don't feel like that's going to be great for us. So we're just going to start off blank and hope for the best. Okay. Lobby music is going. Trees, and more trees. All right. Welcome to Infinite Rails. This short tutorial will guide you through the basics, controls, so you can start building your first tracks. Any key down to continue. Any key down. Okay. WSD or movements. Press X to open the fly camera. Oh, okay. You can navigate it like in first person mode. Use the movement keys to move and drag the mouse to look around. Press X, Alt/Option, I guess if you're on a Mac. If you're a pleb, to return to the player's location, or just press X to disable fly. But to continue. Oh, okay, so like fly mode will literally just... Okay, it is literally just click and drag. But yeah, the X will teleport. There we go. Oh, all good, Nasu. Welcome on back to the being a Derpineers. Open the dashboard. Oh, okay. We have no money. Here you will find the shop time and money transfer between players. Transport system is described in the guide. Press F to open the inventory. I thought we're in the inventory. Whoa. Okay. Here you find tools and buildable items used to lay tracks and place trains. Press G to open the guide. This looks interesting. Though actually it kind of looks like we got quite a bit of stuff to play with. Trains. Some cargo. Buildings. Ooh. Weed. Got us some weed. And a fuel pump. Environment. Oh, we can decorate? Wow, guys, imagine what a concept. Decorating? Huh, could not be me. Yeah, that sounds too much for my little brain. Rails, trains, destroy, parallel. Recarve. Trains under existing tracks to fix already digged train. Oh, okay. Alright, it's, apparently we've taken so long it is now dark time. Press G. Alright, transport system. This is a basic tutorial. Since the game is in early access, you'll find everything else in the guide. It's illustrated, and it shows you how to control the locomotive. Complete transport and more. Take your time and read through it step by step. Any key down to hide. Cuts. Yeah, it looks like you can, from what I saw, it looks like you can just lay track and make a cut. What a concept. All right. Start by constructing wood depots or passenger platforms to create your own station. In your inventory, you will see which type of which types of can be stored at each item. All right, I'm going to go on a limb and say that the person who made this is not a primary English speaker. You can place passenger wood logs and other items directly onto these platforms, into a wood depot, or straight into a wagon. Once loaded, transport them at least 256 meters. And the greater the distance and elevation, the bigger reward you earn. Okay. You'll find more information about individual commodities in the following sections. Okay, passengers, wood logs, trains, brakes, connect, engine startup, fuel inventory. Cool. That looks like that's the gist of the game. You heard that was impossible because railroading in the Midwest never had cuts. Wow. I guess 400 IQ there for knowing about accurate historical information in the American Midwest. English. It's been a minute. So apologies. You guys are probably in for a treat. Let's see what we can do. There's turntables. That's already going to be a great way for us to get in trouble. It's just rail toll. Cool. I guess we have no sort of grid. And yeah, it looks like there's a hill ahead of us. Let's just go straight for the hill. All right. Tool. M, straight. Curve, straight. Curve, straight. Curve, straight. Elevation, L. Horizontal ends. Elevation by terrain. Okay, height level. Okay, this already looks like it's gonna be wacky. Welcome on back, succulent. So let's just straight platform. Bada bing, bada boom. Cool. Hey, this seems familiar. Does it though? Oh wow. Hey, check that out. You can cut through terrain. What a concept. Oh, let's see how. Jesus Christ, how far is this going? Let's. Curve? I guess? Can we, like, pop out over here somewhere? Nope. Okay, I guess our curve only had so much radius. That's still cool, though. Crap. Nope. I want to get out of here. Guys, it's like we're making our own Derail Valley map. Except it has multiplayer. I feel like I should call this Railroads on... Oh, wait. Hold on. Sorry. It's copyrighted. Wow. Okay. Well, trying to find, like, somewhere else that's, like, level-ish. I'm gonna try and go over here. Oh, yeah. Here we go. I don't know how far we've gone. But we've done something. Also, apparently right-clicking also gets rid of your track that you're doing. Do we have switches? Oh, we do have switches. We got just basic switches. You know what? That's fine. You know what? I honestly already used to that. So, we'll work with that. That's not a problem. Rail tool. So let's just like curve one out this way, I guess. This is like the wackiest like S-curve crap that I think I could have done, but you know what? I'm here for it. This terrain apparently, by the way, guys, is procedurally generated. It will go on forever. Potentially. That ballast gets really high. Okay. Let's change this up. F. Hit F for respect. Walls. Stone, concrete, brick, gray bricks, dark bricks. Let's go dark. Once you go dark, you never go back. Oh, those actually look nice. We'll do a little brick. Little gradual increase here. All right, this. I don't know how many of y'all just saw me do that, right? Let me explain this. All right, hitting E on your keyboard opens this menu, which is just your inventory, and then hitting F opens up your build menu. G, this is how freaking bad my brain has been hardwired to G. G opens your guide, which makes sense. G, guide. Great. Why am I hitting G to open up my build menu? I'll tell you. It's a game that we all used to play that nobody likes anymore. And look, it seems like they have the same generic wood trestle. It's a little different. I don't want to hate entirely. I do want to level out though, because it looks like we're kind of in level-ish ground. Height. Yeah, that's gonna go well. Can we just make that look gradual? That's that is a curve. How do we leveled by terrain? Horizontal ends. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. I don't know how much of a difference the grade is, but you know what? We'll take it. No boundaries, my god, yeah. This game is already giving me way better build controls than most of the other games that we know. Smile. Alright. Is that now level? I think that's level-ish now. No? Crap, I'm confused. L. On a level. I don't know how well. Someone did. No one call Pharma. Yep. Oh god, yes. And it let me build it. Oh no. Is it just... How do I... L? L. No. H? H. There we go. Yeah, guys, I see nothing wrong with this. Nothing at all wrong with this, alright? Let's, how do I get a train? For, you know, no, I rebind those. There we go. Bumpers. Get out of the bridge, asshole. Stop! Fuck me, chat. I keep hitting G. Trains. We have a diesel. Okay. Cool. How do I get in? Open. Ooh. Cool. Can I have some lights, maybe? Oh, there's another thing. I don't know how many of you are seeing it. It's showing for me. Settings. Graphics. Is there a VSync? Shadows, color blindness. I am colorblind, but that's not... I'm not seeing a VSync. Great. Alright, air brakes, air horn, gears. Great. Switches? And where's the start button? Oh, we got something. Hey, lights. Let's just turn everything on. Or not? That's interesting. Okay. Uh, cabin light, bottom right switch. Hey! Now we can see things. Wipers. That's just fancy. High beams. Front white. Rear red. Rear white. Front red. Okay. That's... Is there like a crouch? I don't think there's a crouch. There's a horn. Okay. I don't know how well that kind of came across, but whatever. Handbrake off. Oh. Brake emergency. I don't want emergency. 0. Oh, we're moving. Hey. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Well, that was kind of better than expected. Kind of disappointing, but you know. All right. That's not what I wanted. Full speed. Can I derail this thing? Yeah. Okay. Well, derailing is a no. But you know what? I feel like we learned something. And that's going to be that Pharma is going to probably enjoy this game a lot. All right, I want this in neutral, and I want this stopped. Thank you. Stop. What are these other buttons here? I can't read them. Battery charging and something else. I literally cannot see those. Huh. Huh. Okay. Well, that's something. We're gonna go back and fix that bridge because now I'm kind of a little disappointed. Kind of really wish that worked. That's just stupid. Oh, okay. F. Destroy? Oh, wow, this button looks familiar. Ah. Cool. Can I just, like... Oh, I can delete trees. Does it cost me $2 a tree? I feel like I see things in a sense, but it's just the rendering. F. Railroad. Okay. Let's try and build a station, I guess. Gravel. Bumper. Oh, you can just lay the ballast of the... Bro. What? Why? I mean, that's cool, I guess, for decorating, but that's... You know what? I feel like this should have been a feature in another game, but you know what? We're just gonna let that one go. Delete that. Alright, let's just straightforward. Dark bricks. Make ourselves a little platform, eh? I'll just go a little ways. Is that curving? I feel like that's curving. I don't like that. No? Maybe? Something? Elevation by terrain? No, I don't want terrain. I just want straightness. Does that fix it? Sure. Hello, Sean. Welcome on back. Buildings. All right. So, given our inventory, we have one passenger car and not that much gas apparently. So, we got to build some stations here. And let's just concrete platform. Rotate vertical mode offsets. It's dark again. Oh, there's a... Oh, wow. Imagine that, chat. There's a snap to the rail. Huh. Who would have known? I promise you all I did not wake up for the stream and choose violence. It's just... That's just how today's going. Alright, we're gonna make a modest platform. No Steam? I don't think so. Did it delete the trees with the place tracked? Yes, it did. I don't know how many of y'all caught that, but yes, when you place anything near trees, the trees are deleted. But you can just go and place them back, which is cool. I feel like I'm playing Minecraft here, but you know. That's... No, not what I wanted there. Is this big enough? Story of my life. Alright, we'll go like a couple more rows back. And honestly, like, I know a lot of people love Steam. That's fine. I enjoy Steam as much as the next person. This is just gonna be like a temporary itch, temporary little fun. And honestly, even without Steam, I feel like this game is gonna be fun. Station M1. Whoa, this is big. There's fly. Haha. There's my character. Rotate. Okay, this is gonna be... Oh, there's a lot of freedom though in placing this, which is cool and good. Yeah, we're just gonna like pop it down like that. Oh, station name. Someone give me a station. Name for the station. Also, I think there is procedurally generated stations, Nasu, but we haven't explored enough yet to find one. And I don't know if there's any sort of, like, coordinate system. So, even if I found one, I don't know how I would get back to my other crap. Whitetail. Alright, Sean coming in with a name. Whitetail it is. Confirm. Cool. Was it Control X? Nope, probably Alt X. Yes, okay. Alt X was the key there. Okay, this is not bad. Needs a little more. Let's get a couple of lamps, maybe. Maybe rotate those lamps. Okay, one thing that does suck is I don't think I could like fly down and... Oh, the lamp turned off. That's not helpful. I don't think I could fly down and snap these anywhere. So we're just gonna place them a little bit here or there. Ooh. Oh, nice, Sean. Let's see what else we can find here. Lamps, glass fence. Sure. Or wood fence. Let's go wood. Yeah, I can snap. Can I get it to snap this way? Wow, guys. Imagine how much snapping really does for this game. Like, it's almost if, you know, other games out there could have just had this simple feature about how much better they would be. Look at that. It just took me a couple of seconds to build this. Piece of cake. Okay, we got one station. Now I guess we'll go to the. Oh, you know what? Let's hit G again. Let's go and place a little bumper here. Bada bing, bada boom. There. All right, so we'll go down here. It said like you had to transport people 256 some kilometers away or whatever the fuck. Yeah, so I don't know how far that's going to be, technically. So we're just going to build off in one direction and pray for the best. Smile. There's our train. Back to our build. And let's just grab our rail tool and go off in the distance. Oops. What did I... Curve. I'm hoping that like I can build off in the distance here and we can find stuff. Like this. This looks like this is interesting. What is this? Oh, it's just ground. Okay, well, I'm not gonna start building in any sort of particular line, so kind of hoping the terrain would get a little lower. Height level. Just kind of go off in the distance here. That's not bad. That looks good. That looks real good. Not really so much. Okay, well, you know what? Work in progress, guys. Now we're up a ways. Why are we up so far? Jeez. What are we building, a roller coaster out here? How do I level this back out? Or is the terrain going down? I can't tell if the terrain's going down again. Me airing out my grief. I don't know what you're talking about, Sean. Not a damn clue. All right, listen. I don't know what I was gonna say, but you better damn well listen. See, it feels like I can. You know what? Stop hitting the G button. That's how much that one game has ruined me. Smile. Da, 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 da. I love the fact that there's just all these auto clearing trees. I feel like I missed that. Yeah, that's some good track laying right there. 10 out of 10. That's gonna be fun. Stop hitting G. Ah! Y'all need to start yelling at me for hitting G. Nope. Okay. Level this out. Alright, buildings. It's a little dark. Also, I know you guys can't really hear it that well, but there is actually ambiance um ambience environment in my furious clicking of bricks. I don't know. So we're kind of just going with it. I don't mind it that much. I know it's probably hard for you guys to see for a moment, but you guys will see it when I'm done. You're not missing much. I'm not being like super architect-y, you know, balls to the wall, you know, godlike building right now. Not that I ever was, but kind of just slapping some bricks down and wishing for the best of luck. That's not what I wanted. The building is actually a little bit forgiving in terms of like height wise. Like these bricks are tall. So I feel really good about that platform actually. Let's do glass fence this time. Let's, you know, make it a little interesting. Try to make the station a little bit better than the last one. Autosave. Nice. God forbid we lose all of our amazing progress. Smile. And again, for those of you guys that missed the little title on the stream, this is my first ever time playing the game. Kind of trying to give you all a good idea of what this game is probably going to be like for those of you guys that haven't bought it or haven't tried it. Try to just do this lamp. Ding. Not at all, just randomly placed. Another station. Oh, right. So I don't know like how great it is to actually like align these things. Seems like it's actually I take that partly back. It seems like there is a very subtle amount of snapping to the game. Chat, I didn't know the name. Another station name. We had Whitetail for the first one. Need another one. Station name. Anybody got it? I need milepost markers. Specifically a milepost 45. And a model cow for no reason at all. Anyone got a station name? So I guess I'm alright. Cowie. Smile? Nope. Alright. 2 stations, kinda. Oh. What the hell just happened? Okay. Accidentally tabbed out of my game there. Alright. 2 stations. Now what? Passengers? Ow, that was loud and unexpected. So do I just have the one person, or can I have more than one? Okay, we got a few passengers. Let's try and get our train back. Why the red box? I guess it could only fly so far. This is just buying stuff. App. Coming soon. Okay. Okay. Trains. Oops. At least it's got like somewhat. I mean, it's not by any means. There's a full disclaimer on the page of the game saying that this is not a simulator. Rear lights on. Light. Oh yeah, we got lights. This is cool. Can I turn these on? Exit. Hall light. Hey. Cool. Oh, and there's a little foot plate. That's awesome. Alright, I need to turn these rear lights off. Front. Ah, screw it. Let's just start this thing. And drive forward, I guess. There's a wheel slip? Or... well, brakes off. Why does it sound so terrible? Oh, handbrake was on. Why is the hand... I didn't remember turning that on. You know what? I'm stupid. I had that on. Here. Alright, well, here we go. A shame I don't feel like I can, like, thoroughly enjoy, like, there's no third person to the driving, which sucks, but that's not the end of the world. Some, like, wolves howling in the background of this game. Oh, nighttime is pretty. Okay, turn that off. Okay, now what? Oh, you have to pick them up. Okay, well. Guess I should have probably expected that. Alright, well, you know, everybody's on board, I guess. I put them there. Put it in reverse. Put the handbrake off. And full speed in reverse. Not picking up anybody. That's a mood. At least the character models seem kind of harmless. They actually have names. Kirk. Alright, I hope this is enough to make some money, because I feel like I'm running out of fuel. $300,000. Well, I would assume freight, simply because we don't start with freight, but I don't know. Oh. Nailed it. I mean, don't you wish your engineer slammed into the station like that? Smile. Just pull a little forward to make life easier on myself. And brake. Received $56. That is sad. Okay. Cry. I get more gas? Buildings. Fuel pump. No smoking at the petrol station. I don't think we want it that close. Oh, that's interesting. How do I... How do I use it? Let's shut this off first to be safe. Stop. Hello, dragon. Well, that's just not helpful. The wheel has no interaction. Crap, and I've fallen off. I'm doing alright, Dragon. Just trying out a new game for giggles. According to the Steam community, there's a lever somewhere. I would assume it's this, but this hand wheel, but I can't do anything with it. I can't turn it or grab it or anything. Oh, spinning. My mouse wheel doesn't do anything. Just says Diesel. Oh, what the hell? Well, fuel 4%. Got that. How do I get out of this? How the? I don't know how I did that. I don't know how this. Tells me how much fuel I have inside, which is 4%. That's not gonna do me anything. I can't order anything. I don't have any money. Ow. The hell? It says it looks like it's already charged me $1. Passengers, wood logs, trains. Yeah, this guy doesn't do anything for me. I feel like this lever here is what it's supposed to be, but this like handle, it looks like it's the only thing physically interactable on this. But there's no interaction. There's no hitbox or anything. I don't know why. Why, game? Why? Put back, interact, pick up. Settings, gameplay. Pump fuel to place locomotive. Do I want to test out multiplayer? Nasu, we can, but I don't even know how to fuel this stupid engine up. There's just this like up arrow key. Entire stream defeated by a singular fuel pump. Wait, hold on. There's passengers in my car again. That's different. I guess they auto loaded themselves. Huh. Yeah, there's apparently not really anything on this game. I want diesel. I want diesel. Also, I want the Class 08. I think the Class 08's cool. Pull up my inventory. F. Okay. Environment, buildings, trains. This is the amount of fuel I have in my inventory. Okay. This is frustrating. Can I zoom in? No, I can't zoom in. I don't know how I got into the third person again. Get out of the third person. Why? Let's put the pump in. The cap comes off. Oh, that's... Fuck me, chat. Figured it out. Figured it. All right, you have to place that because I wasn't looking and I didn't have any common sense. They want you to actually physically pull the trigger on the pump. That makes sense. That's the lever. We're idiots. Oh, I'm in a negative now. Okay. Guess we gotta fix that. Oops. Let's start the engine first. Close. This is a lot better. What was not a good idea was our just balls to the wall ramp here. I pulled the lever, clunk. What even is this game? It's called Infinite Rails. It's an early access. Figured we give it a try. Somebody in my Discord mentioned this game earlier today. I never heard of it. Apparently, it just came out in like early access a couple of days ago. So yeah, we're just giving it a go. Not really much into this game, or much to it, I should say. How is the sim on it? It is not a sim. So don't come into this game thinking it's a simulator of any sorts. It's very clearly not. It's more of a sandbox, kind of just like pick up and drop passengers. I don't know where they're gonna go with the game, so it's kind of just crude basics. It was like $20 on Steam, $17 on Steam right now, which is a lot for this sort of thing. But you know what? I'm actually not hurt by it at all. The kind of appeal to this game, though, is that it's infinite. Like, it's procedurally generated terrain. There are stations that you can build and that you can also find. And yeah, there's just a little bit of freight, some rolling stock. Oh, let's see. Oh, okay. So the passengers just got out and that was it. Interesting. How do I... Alright. I keep getting in this inventory, but I don't know how to get out other than hitting escape like that. Passenger? I just... Okay, for a second there, I thought I spawned two passengers beside each other. Yeah, nah, so it was just really stupid. That's all that was. Alright, that's probably plenty of passengers. Let's see if they actually get on by themselves for a while. I don't know if they will. Oh, that's nice. The actual bars do... Yeah, we were all really stupid on that. Alright, I don't know how much of a wait there is. Oh, there's water over here. Hold up. Check this out. Hey, chat, we can have a log pond. Smile. That's big. That's nice. It's like a good sized lake over here. Ah. I should probably build some stairs. I wouldn't think I would have to turn off my locomotive. But we can. The doors are open on the passenger car. Oh, game did not like that. Oh, a lot of people got it. Did people get in? No, they all rearranged themselves. Oh, now a whole bunch of people got on. Okay. Reverse. And brake. Yeah, I think I just needed to press the open door button. Just once. Because I pressed it like a few times that first time, and it was not happy with me, so... I actually kind of really want to build like a class 1 rail yard. Which would be completely stupid, but fun. Oh, nice. Everybody got off on the other side of the platform. Stupid. Alright, hold on. Let's check our inventory. Hey, we got like 600 some dollars. Okay. So we got ourselves out of debt, and then we got ourselves more money. We got plenty of fuel. So I guess let's just keep going and see what happens. Everybody got back on. Close the doors. Our brakes off. We go forward. It's really funny that they like let us cut straight through the mountain like that. Like there's no option for a tunnel. It is just cuts. Hello, John. This passenger system is very odd. Yeah, it's a little odd. But that's okay though. It's an early access game. It's honestly probably the better working passenger system that I've ever seen out of most games. Even some games that promised passenger systems and then never came. Smile. Could have just been as simple as this, and a lot of people I'm sure would have been happy, but no. That's okay. Nobody wanted to see a bunch of clones anyway. Kind of also want to play with the turntable. Quite honestly, I feel like there's quite a few games that could probably learn a thing or two about this. Which, by the way, for anybody curious, this game was built in Unity. So I think it has some decent capacity for... Oh, there you go. Decent capacity for some very interesting stuff. Open doors again. Passengers load. And go in reverse, and away we go. Seems like there is a tiny bit of wheel slip. You also cannot derail in this game, so we could just go straight, just all out on the wackiest track we can make. Although there is a bit of a heat distortion there in front, which is cool. Good to see that in the game. I think that's really cool that they added that. That looks actually really nice. And just full send it into the next station. We could do that. We have a horn here too. There we go. We'll just full send it. And stop. See, doesn't do anything. Let's put ourselves in forward here. No penalty for bad driving. Money. All right, so we got like just under 2K. $80,000 just for another car. Well, you know what? Honestly, it feels like there's at least it gives you a little bit something, a little bit of something to work for. So I think we got to do better. I think we ought to build out a little bit more and see if we just can't travel a little bit more distance with passengers. So we're going to go and just destroy this little rail block here, and we're going to be just nice and simple here. I'm going to grab a stone wall. We're just going to go straight, because I'm pretty sure there's water ahead. Can't build above terrain. Or on a bridge. Okay, well, there goes that idea, I guess. Alright, curve. I'm having a hard time getting used to these controls, so bear with me, guys. I want this to go down. That's not gradual at all. Okay, let's just go back to normal rail ballast. All right, we'll make this our new platform. I want to make it a little bit bigger too, for kind of future proofing. See if we can't have like more than one wagon here, basically, or more than one passenger car. What is the button for the UI? It's like scrolling on your mouse wheel, Nasu, when you're in a cab. All right, chat. I'm gonna need a new station name. I'll put like one more layer down here. Need a station name. Anybody? Himlock. Cool. Now we have another station. Probably should place a few more foundations. The White Castle. Save it for the next one, Nasu. Got a fence down. Maybe throw in a few benches. Uh, almost a tycoon. Sort of. They only really let you fly so far before. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab these passengers. And we'll take them all the way forward again. Then we'll go all the way back. Handbrake. Regulator forward. The diesel's actually being a little fuel efficient. Sorry, just catching up on some notifications on the old phone. Cellular device. Got to close my doors. This train is not very fast. Tops out at about 35 kilometers an hour. Nailed it. Money. Open doors again. Now close them. And we can go in reverse. Alright, now we're just gonna go all the way to that other station. Kind of wish this was a little bit more entertaining for you guys right now, but this is kind of where we're at because money. So I'm hoping we can make some small change here. And maybe buy another passenger coach. But at least we have a somewhat scenic tour. Alright, so passing our first station here. Not even going to bother letting them out. Game lagged a lot there for some reason. Now we're on our coastal scenic line. Alright, approaching the station. Oh, we just got $68 per passenger. 72 from somebody. Wonder if we picked somebody up? We got $3,000, but that is nowhere near enough. Really wish they gave us more to start with than this. But you know what? It is early access, so we'll just do a couple of rounds here and see if we can't snake our way into making some more money. Now the question is, this door? Oh, everybody got out. I received money for kicking everybody out. Okay. Forward. Regulator on full, and we'll just go with our passengers here. Our very enthused passengers. This area out here, though, looks pretty nice to go build on. Might have to make ourselves a small yard when we actually get some rolling stock here and there. Alright, Dragon. Enjoy your night. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you so much for saying hello. Alright, I'm gonna see if we lag again going across this station. Because I'm curious whether or not the game is trying to, like, drop somebody off or not. Didn't lag and we didn't get paid for anything, so alright, keep going. NASA, if you're still floating around in chat, I don't know whether or not I can invite you to my game, but we can try. I don't know anything about the multiplayer, but I'm sure it wouldn't hurt to have some little extra building going on while one of us is making some money. Or just have further stations. I guess there's not really much to do at the moment. Although you can certainly have more than one train running. Still kicking and testing things out? Okay. Money. 68, 72. Somebody's giving me 72 for some reason. Okay, hold on. So I gotta do some math here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people at an average of like, what, $68? Jesus, we're making like shy of $1,000 per trip. That's not great. That add up? Yeah, kinda. I'm curious though, can I just like open this to multiplayer? Open the land, get code, change land port. Get join code? Let's try this. Apparently you can have up to 10 players in this game. Nasu, I'm just gonna DM you a join code. If I can find you anywhere on my DMs. There you are. Asu, I sent you a join code. See if you can join. You don't have to join voice chat. Because really all I'm going to be doing is just running passengers back and forth for the time being. Wee. Pittsburgh is the region. Should be. I don't know if that's needed, but I have no idea how this multiplayer works. I think I ought to get rid of that station for giggles. Hello, Patrick. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you so much for saying hello. Alright, getting down here to our other station. Alright, well, NASA, let me know if you can get in or not. This breaks sound terrible. We did it. I don't know why we get like one person that gets like $72. We're still picking up the same people too. Back to going forward. Smile. What game is this? This is a game called Infinite Rails. Early access title. The general draw to it right now is kind of self-explanatory. It's a game that lets you build infinite rails. The terrain is procedurally generated. And right now there's not really much to the game, just some basic track laying, 2 locomotives, a handful of rolling stock, and kind of really 2 freight systems, 1 passenger and 1 actual, well, logs, I guess, right now. So we're kind of just playing a little bit, trying to make some money, see if we can't get ourselves somewhere in the game. Kind of wish we made a little bit more money per trip, but I kind of can't do much about that at the moment. Unless I just do some stupid stuff like just change or just build tracks straight in one direction without any curves or anything. Which would kind of take the fun out of it. But apparently you get more money for the passengers and freight depending on how far you haul it. And how much of a grade. I have no idea how it works. All it's saying is failed to connect. I wonder if I actually have to have multiplayer open. Well, there's the code. Let me see, can I invite you directly, Nasu? Are you on? I'm gonna invite you to watch. I can't really do much other than that. All right, we'll try and figure out multiplayer at some point. Anyway, we got some short line here, some just simple, straight, curvy line, and I'm kind of just going back and forth, point to point. Two more derps popping in. Hello, Dark, and hello, Derp Senior Sheridan. You derps doing? I imagine this is all pretty weird seeing you guys, or seeing me live again. It's like these buttons actually work again. Oh, got some thunder in game. There is a bit of potential for this game, though, I will say. I don't know where or how far it will go, but it seems like it could do some neat stuff. Yeah, we're getting like $68 per person. Blah. Open doors again. Let people frickin' pop back on. All right, Patrick. Feel free to check out the game. It is on Steam in early access. Cowie, moo! That's milepost 49. Smile. Might have to do with something with dedicated servers not being in. I figured there'd be normal co-op. I don't think dedicated servers have anything to do with it, but I don't know. Player list, multiplayer. There's the code. I don't know if anybody else in the game or in the stream has the game, but there it is. Players 1 of 10. FBT HKC. Keep forgetting to close the doors. Well, like, I think the game, like, wants to unload at that station, but we're not letting it. Because we want to go further for more money. Welcome back, Patrick. Autosave performed. I feel like I'm playing day 1 of Railroads Online, except we're starting off with passengers rather than logs and a sawmill. spend a little bit more money. Alright, we're at $6,000. This game is ridiculous. How do you expect me to make so much money so, like, quickly? Enter amount? Hold on. Sure. Max 6,775. What does that mean? Enter amount. Oh, that's the transfer money between players. Got it. Okay. Can I just, like... I know I was in the negative earlier for fuel. I didn't know whether or not I could, like, just order the cars needed and then just pay off the debt, because it's 80 grand. Like, one of the engines is the one locomotive that we're running is cheaper than the car. Why? Or am I reading that wrong? It's 12,000.95. Gas station pump? Yeah. There is a diesel fuel pump. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to build another station. Except this time, we are just going to go straight forward. This is ridiculous. I love that it just lets you cut straight through the train. I want to keep my eye out, because apparently there's supposed to be stations that are procedurally generated, but I don't see anything. This game's just RO, but passenger focused. Not exactly, but sure. How much is this? It's letting me abuse this cut pretty significantly. Oh my. That's just, I'm building a ravine. That's ridiculous. There. We'll build a platform over here. Buildings. Oh yeah, this is wait. Well, it's procedurally generated now, so of course it's gonna be bigger. All right, one more row. I know you guys are having a hard time seeing right now. That's just because it's nighttime. This is early access that I paid for on Steam. All right, I need another station name. Not Cowie, because we already used it. Someone give me a name. Give me a name! Olsonville? Thank you, Sheridan. Alright, we'll throw up a couple of lights. And it's raining. A Derptasian and Herp Nation. Herp Nation. We're gonna just put up a quick fence here and call it a day for this station. I'm getting better on not hitting the G key. I think I double layered that one fence there. Yeah. Oh, what is this? Our railroad's doing great. Destroy that. That did not work. There we go. Oh, what the hell? Apparently we've messed up a few rails. I don't know how we did that. Thought my building was just fine. Must have not been clicking the right way on these. Oh, come on, that's not even fair. Nope. Lag for some reason? Alright, these look alright. Ah, it's fine. Vertical kink in the track. It's fine. It's fine. He'll buff out. Away we go, chat, on new adventures. Twin air hoses. Yeah, listen. There's some details here that clearly are not important, but yes, there are twin air hoses, and I've cross-connected the two like you normally would. Well, sorry that this is such a boring drive through this cut valley that I've made, but at least we should hopefully get a little bit more money per trip. Will say though, we really did cut through this mountain. Tunnels would have been cool, but you know. Hey, it cleared up. those brakes sound great. Open doors. Hey, $131 per trip. That's not bad. Alright, open our doors again. Is MU a thing in this game? I do not know. Wish I had an answer for you. Although, considering that I don't see like a plug for an MU on the diesel, at least on this model, I'm going to assume no. Although that doesn't stop games that don't use it, so. Yeah, I'm gonna say that it's gonna be a no, but who knows? I'm sure you could probably just as easily buy more than one engine and just control both of them, or just have two players control them. Yeah. I don't know if we'll see I don't know if we'll see a guide anytime soon, but we'll see. I'm sure we could have some really interesting fun with the track building, though. Autosave in the one tree that ended up in our valley. Alright, we're just gonna go ball it all the way to the end of our line and see what that yields us. We just got, what was it, chat? 131 per. I think we're only carrying 12 people. So that's $1,500. We might be here for a minute. This game definitely has a slow start. But you know what? That's fine, honestly. I'd rather this than, say, being able to get a lot of money very quickly in the start of this game. Apparently it's pretty easy to clip your camera into the ground. Not really anything to see, other than how deep the ballast actually is. Can I log individual trees? No. Can't really do anything with these trees other than delete them. This station does look nice against the water. I will say that. And the water actually does look nice too. And the passenger models, despite only just standing there, actually do kind of add quite a bit to the game in my opinion. Oh, we have different trees. I'm just now noticing there's birch trees here. Wow. Hey chat, imagine that. A different tree. And a rock. Thrilling concepts for a game this early in development. Losing a little speed here. Oh, there's a palm tree. Wow. Oh, look, chat, and there's water. And it's bigger than a pond. I'm not salty about previous games developments. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, passing this station. Why is there a tram bell constantly going off in this? Yeah, there's that. I hear no bell. There's just clickety clack of the cars and wheel squeal. Cowie. No. We don't need a bumper. 141, 136. Are you serious? That's it? Can I not destroy? It won't let me delete people. Great. I don't know why that was such like a cheap payout. We went our entire length of the track, which was ridiculous. I want to delete this station. And we'll delete this station. And I'm wondering if that will help us. Nope, game did not like that. Pretty sure this was our starting area anyway. Okay. Back in the train. through our little jungle we go. $20, not 200, but yeah. We'll see where it goes. It's gonna be like one of those games that I just buy and try out and probably sit on it for a few years. Okay. Welcome back, Patrick. Didn't think I made this trip this long. Hey, and we made it. $141. We are not making a lot of money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we are making about $1,700 per trip. A little bit under. We have 11,000. Well, let's see what the guide says. It doesn't really hint much. I wouldn't think that spamming a whole bunch of stations would really work. We got the same amount of money, and we even deleted 2 stations on our line. But let's say, just build another quick platform here for giggles. There we are. Station down. Passengers are in. Open up the regulator. Go forward. Just $11. So it is purely on distance. Let's go to just the end of the station that we have at the end of the straight here. Really wish this engine could go faster. Sucks that it only goes 35 kilometers an hour. Alright, our station up ahead. Let's see how much money we get for just dumping passengers here. Oh, we don't have a station here. Let's see if we can actually unload passengers here anyway. I'm curious. Yeah, still registered people. And it still gave me like 131 to 100 something. So I'm wondering if there's just a limit per trip, and it's just based off of whatever the distance is. But also, clearly, you do not need to have a station here. Let's pick people back up. Close the doors. Run in reverse. are we not moving? Oh. Kind of wish we could sit down or do something similar of sitting down. Alright, back here at the other end. What are we actually getting? 131 times 11. 1582 per trip. I have only made $15,000 this game. And all I can do is buy another locomotive. Why is that such a grind? Also, it transports water and fuel. How the fuck do I do that? Oops. That's not a button I want to hit. People. Woodlongs, woodlongs, woodlongs. Can't place the woodlongs. Do I need to build a different platform for that? I wouldn't think so. What platform? No? Huh. Alright, I want to try some of the building in this game here. Or more of the building, I should say. So, I'm going to place a little bit of track here. Actually, no. Delete that section. Oh, okay. Oh, and you can offset it. Well, check that out. Wow. Would you look at that? It auto called the terrain. What a concept. This. Button that up to that. What else is down here? There's just more terrain. Suspended track. Huh. How does this work? Huh. That's cool as shit. It's kind of slow, but hey. It's fun to play around with. Can I turn the whole thing around? That's cool. I'm really happy with that. Someone actually getting a turntable correct for once. In terms of like freely generated placement. Other than my only gripe is that we could not snap build this off the track, which is, you know what, fine. I'll take that. But it works damn well. And it's a nice model too. It's got even spinning gears down here. Are you serious? Look at that. Someone actually did some decent work. Some 10-meter track, just for giggles. Now, curious to see what this... Current target available, unavailable. Oh, this is really amusing. How well does this work? Just click. Oh, nice. An actual decent concept of a easy to see sign. That's awesome. I can just do concrete pillars too. Vertical offset. Ah, you can really make that tall. Jeez, how tall can you be? Okay. Then we got ballast down here. Locomotive Depot. Interesting. That's not how I wanted that. Come on. Is there no way I can place this like nicely in here? Ah, hold on. Sue, thank you for the one gifted. That's gonna have to work. Can we take this and do one of these numbers? The hell happened here? The crap? Oh, that's nice. Wow. I wonder if I can, like, if there's any way to build this nicely. It's not bad there. Enjoy your night, Nasu. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for saying hello. I don't understand how there could be that much. But, you know what? We're really just messing with some ideas here. Let's just build a few more of these just for giggles. These were 10 meters long. Not that I need this to be 20 meters long, but I'm just doing this for giggles real quick. It's not bad looking. It wouldn't be a bad way to build a platform here. Some slight texture overlap, but that's fine. Actually, I feel like that looks kind of good. I just wish I could do like a little bit more with the front here. I don't know what to do with this. Let's try something for giggles. I can't get anything. I was kind of hoping I could sneak something interesting in there. I wish I could just throw a platform down. Like, I don't want to do this. It's kind of cheap. That kind of works. That actually doesn't look all that bad. Huh. Now, minus some obvious Z fighting, it's not bad at all. Let's see if we can't get just a bumper at the end of this. And say... Oh, we can do better than that, can't we? Yeah, we can. Ah, look at that. That's nice. I'm actually proud of that. Alright, let's see if we can get our train in here. Last thing we'll do tonight. And you can control the switch from there. That's cool. I don't know if we can do anything with the turntable, but you know what? That's fine. Still in reverse. Just some small regulator. I don't know if we'll fit the entire thing on there, but we'll try. Might want to move up just a hair. this is cool. Might have missed. Yeah, missed. There we go. That's the one I wanted to be at. Actually, either one didn't matter. Turn that off. Throw it in reverse. Perfect. Absolutely awesome. How could you say no to that? I'm actually gonna... I think the next time I touch this game, I might build out the rest of this little roundhouse area. And do something cool. I think this is gonna be a little awesome area here. But that looks nice. Alright, well, we did learn a little bit about the game. Sad to say, though, I think it's going to be a bit more of a grind. So we might sit on this game for a little bit and wait for an update or two. But it's going to be about that time of the night, guys. I do have to call it quits. So for everybody that's been a part of the stream, thank you so much for tuning in. I apologize that it has been absolutely forever since I've streamed. But I will try to squeeze one in every now and again. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you around. And